Okay, here we go. Once again, sorry. Here's the notes. Okay, we started yesterday completing the square, right? Which means we want an expression here, and this is when you get it to complete the square, right? This is the part your exponent is a square, right? It's squared or square. Okay, completing the square, CTS, all right? It's not a gang, CTS, completing the square. Okay, so here's what we did yesterday, and then I'm going to show you the other ones that we're going to get into, and you're going to be like, whoa, what? Okay, here it goes. Number one, I'm going to put an easy one, x squared minus 10x plus what? Okay, that's number one. I'm going to put number two, I'm going to put number three. We did this yesterday. Easy. I got this. Oh, I get it, mister. No, I'm sure you don't. I hope you're good, but when I put these next to you, you're gonna be like, what the? Here it goes. All right. If this is a negative 10, remember we gotta complete the square. This is gonna factor out, and this number is giving me a hint. Tell me what goes in here. A negative 5, right? A negative 5. Everybody agree negative 5? And obviously they have to be the same, right? They have to be exactly identical. And if it's the same thing multiplying to itself twice, it is what? A square. Do you guys agree you completed the square? Pretty much, once I found these, I can get the completed square. But also, once you have these numbers, right? Don't you have to multiply them to get this number that needs to go here? Yeah. Right? What is it? 25, right? Because we've got to multiply 5 times 5. That's yesterday. Easy. It should have been so easy, right? Yesterday's assignment. Now look at the ones I'm going to put today, because you say you know and you say you got this. What if I put this? X squared plus 3x plus blank. Did anybody notice? Okay, can anybody tell me what's the problem? Why is this one not easy? Or you probably does anybody know what it is? You said you know how to do it. Huh? A common factor? It's not a perfect square. What are you saying? I don't think you know what you're saying. Do you know why yesterday's assignment was so easy? The same reason this one was easy. Can anybody tell me why this one was easy? This one, the first one, we did it. You guys were like, yeah, we got that, mister. We're good. Why is this one easy? Quincy, why was this one easy? If I have 10, how did you know it was 5 and 5? Right? Isn't that what you did? How do you know if this one was 10, Sebastian, that this is 5 and 5? 10 is a perfect square? Oh my God, you're not saying it right. Can you help him there? Did you hear what he said? Because this number, I have to take half of it, right? I have to take half of this number. What is half of 10? Because I have to know the same number that adds up to 10. Don't I have to take half of this number? The reason why yesterday's assignment was easy because this number in the middle was an even number. All of them. Look at yesterday's assignment. It was an 8. That's an even number. It was a 4. That was an even number. It was a 12. It was a 26. You could take half of those numbers, right? Isn't that what you have to do to know what goes here? Half of 10. Oh, half of 10 is 5 and 5. So here it is. You said you have to take half of this number. And then that's what goes here, right? Because it adds up to this one. So watch here. I'm just going to give you the secret. I'm going to give it away. Here it goes. Ready? Do you agree that that's not an even number? Not an even number. Okay, when it's not an even number, here it goes. Here goes the... Anybody know before... Anybody want to say it before I tell you what it is? Because you're going to be like, oh, I knew that. Anybody knows what number I'm going to put right here? Huh? Alexa, talk to me. I know that you know. What is it, Alexa? Huh? 2 and 1? No, it can't be. It has to be exactly the half of this number. It has to be the same number, right? It is true that 1.5 is half of 3. I don't want decimals. No decimals. Okay. Let me tell you what you did really fast that you didn't even realize you did. I'm going to come back to this one. You know what you did to this one in your head so fast that you don't even realize it? You did this. You looked at the number and you said, well, what's 10 divided by 2? Isn't that taking half of something? You did 10 divided by 2 so fast and so good, and you knew it was 5. Half of 10, all divided by 2. You did it so fast. And that worked out nice, and it gave you a whole number. Yesterday's assignment was easy because this was even. You know what you have to do when it's an odd number? Take half of it. Take half of it. How do you take half of anything? Divided by 2. Now 3 doesn't divide by 2 evenly. I know we get 1.5 or whatever. I don't want decimals. Guess what? That's the number you want. Half of 3 is 3, whatever 3 divided by 2 is. Just put a 2 under it. We're not interested right now what that value is, what the decimal is. I don't want 1.5. I know it's 1.5. But for the sake of the way these have to be worked out, when it's an odd number, you just put divided by 2. You don't worry about what it is. Don't worry if it's 1.5. I don't care. Half of 3 is whatever 3 divided by 2 is. Isn't it true that if I get half of 3 and I add it to the other half of 3, I get the whole 3? Right? Like if you have $3, and you split it into 2 halves, isn't it true that when I bring those 2 halves together, I get the whole 3 again? Yeah. So 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2, I mean, if you want to check it, what is 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2? 6, oops. It's 6 over 2. And what's 6 divided by 2? 4! Oh my God, it's not that early. What the... So yes, 3, the half of 3 and the other half of 3, when you put them together, it makes the 3. It adds up to the 3. Okay. Can you write the completed square? Yeah. And if these two are exactly the same, how do you write it as a completed square? X plus what? Do you guys agree it's going to be x plus 3 halves what? Quantity squared? Yeah. Are you good? Now let's go back to this one. Once I know these two numbers, what do I have to do to this to get that one? Because I didn't pretend we don't know it. What do I have to do to these? Multiply it. Okay. Talk to me. I'll do number 3 later. If this is 3 over 2 and this is 3 over 2, what do you have to do to get this number? Don't you have to multiply them? Yes. To get that number, it would have to be multiply these two. 3 over 2 times a 3 over 2 is what? Somebody said it. Caitlin. You guys agree 3 times 3 is 9 and 2 times 2 is 4? That's what goes there. I know it looks weird. You don't care about all that. That's the way it goes. Let me do one more like this that has a odd number. That was number 2. That was 2. Let's call it 2A. Let me do 2B over here. 2B. Let me see. An odd number. A cool odd number like x squared minus whatever. 17x plus what? I have to complete the square. I'm trying to complete the square, and you're only going to have this number. Guess what? It's not an even number. What do you do when it's an odd number, everybody? You're going to be like, no problems, mister. What is going to go here? What is half of 17? I don't know, but I have to divide it by 2. Whatever it is 17 divided by 2. Everybody see what to do when it's an odd number? Just put divided by 2, which is taking the half of it. Yeah? You guys good? That's it. That's how you have to do it. It doesn't divide evenly, so leave it like that. 17 over 2, 17 over 2. Yeah? And so what is the completed square? Well, x minus 17 over 2, what? Squared, right? That's what I want. I want that. I want this squared. Okay, it's a fraction, 17 over 2. I got this part, but the other piece was what? What goes here? What number has to go there to complete the square? What do you have to do to get that number? Don't you have to multiply these two? Right? Just like over here. If you knew that this was 5 and 5, you have to multiply it to get 25. So what do we got to do? 17 over 2 times another 17 over 2? Yeah, I don't know what 17 times 17 is. What is it? Not off the top of my head. 289? 289 over 4. That's it. That's what goes there. Just put it. 289 over 4. Okay. You got it? You got it. Yesterday was easy, baby food, Gerber, easy money. The middle number was even. Now you're eating a little bit solid food. You got some cookies now, something with some bite, right? Sandwiches. Okay. Ready for number 3? Because number 3 is a good one. Let's see, do I have money? Whoever can get this, I'll give you $5. I just know you're not going to get it, so I'm going to give you $5. That's how much confidence I have in you guys. Here we go. I'm rooting for you, honestly. Ready? Ready? I put a even number. I put an odd number. Anybody can guess what I'm going to put it for number 3? Oh, I better take that offer back. Number 3, x squared plus 5 over 7x plus, booyah, if you can tell me, complete the square and give me the number that goes here, you just won yourself $5. Raise your hand. I'll give you 1 minute because it should only take you 20 seconds. I'll give you 3 times that amount of time. No, just raise your hand and I'll go check, okay? Or bring it up actually because I have a microphone on. I don't want to break it. So I'm recording. Anybody think they got it? Orlando, bring it up. Let me see. I hope you don't. Anybody else? That's wrong. But it's so close. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. No. Last one. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. You guys let me down. Come on, Adrian. Save this class. Which one is it? Where'd it go? It's in the back. You saw the mistake you did? Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. I really thought you were going to get it. So what's the number that goes here? No Cerritos. Get out. Okay, I'm going to tell you now. That's it. 3 of you struck out. 3 strikes, you're out. Deal's off the table. Oh my God, you should see the mistakes you made. You're gonna hate yourself. Okay, here it is. Ready? Oh my God. What did I tell you to do? What are you supposed to do to this number? Aren't you supposed to divide it by 2, take half of it? Yeah. Half of something is either dividing it by 2 like this, 5/7 divided by 2, or taking half of it is like half of 5/7. But isn't it true? Let me show you over here. Isn't it true that when you have a number and you want to take half of it, you divide it by 2? The 2 goes in the bottom. The 2 goes in the denominator. If I have 10, what's half of 10? Well, 10 divided by 2. You put the 2 in the bottom, right? When you take half of something, you put the 2 in the bottom. If it's an odd number like a 9, what's half of 9? Well, 9 divided by 2. You divide it by 2. The 2 goes in the bottom, yes? So, if you have a fraction, forget this. If you have a fraction, where does the 2 go if you're going to take half of it? In the bottom, like I've been telling you over here. Half of something, the 2 goes in the bottom. So that's 5/7. And if the 2 goes in the bottom, well, that multiplies to the bottom. All of you did that. That was the hardest part. The 3 of you that came up did that. And you got this. Can you guys tell me what number this is going to give you now? What's this new fraction? 5/14. Correct. That was the hardest part. And all 3 of you did that. And this is what you did next. And all 3 of you had this. Then you're like, well, that's what goes in the what? Isn't that the number that goes in the parentheses? Yes. X. Half of 5/7 is 5/14. Doesn't that go here and here? Yeah. And this is where you dropped the ball. You guys had it. I can't believe you guys. You guys kill me. Does everybody agree when you complete the square it's this? I mean, this part's done, right? That's the completed square part business right there. Everybody cool? Guess where they messed up, everybody else? What goes here? How do you get this number? What do you multiply? This! You multiply 5/14 times another 5/14. Can you believe the 3 of them multiplied this wrong? They even wrote it. And they multiplied it wrong. I can't believe that. I just can't believe that. Orlando, tell them what you put for an answer right here. No. Tell them what you put for an answer.
I put 25/49.
25/49. Because he did over here. I don't know what he did. Okay. And what did you have?
30/196.
Oh, 30/196. Oh my God. Okay, what is it, class? 5 times 5 is 25. 14 times 14 is? 1 what? 54? Oh, you better use a calculator. What is it? 196? Come on. That's what goes here. Are we not doing the same steps? Yes. Okay, is that class? Is that class time? Damn it. Okay, so you know what?